How are y'all doing today? Welcome to the channel. I hope you're all having a good day. It's a cold day out there. Once again, I'm not vlogging till later on in the evening. It's a cold day. But the good news is the snow is back, and if we get enough of it in the next little bit, we might just get to go out and do something in it. Be it tobogganing or some other kind of fun snow bundled up kind of fun. Yeah, don't have an action cam anymore, so you're gonna have to be really careful with this, but we'll figure something out, I'm sure. Same as most days, not much happening today, but good news, I did fix one of my little drones. Check this out. This thing's got a lot of names. On the box it calls itself the Sky Thunder RC D44 Dragonfly drone. It's your basic small quadricopter. It does flips, does rolls, 360 stunts. Problem was, I went to pull one of these blade propellers off, and instead of coming off of the top of the motor shaft, it pulled the whole thing off the gear inside, the shaft and all. I had to take it apart to put it back together, but I did it. It was actually this one right here. If you notice, the light cover is missing, the light cover on the back. I gotta put light cover on still, but it flies, and it flies good again. Now the thing is, I have another one of these that I got last year. It's the older model. The feet are a little bit different on the bottom of it. Doesn't have those little legs sticking down. And the problem is with this one, this motor died. They're just little DC brushless motors. To try and find an exact replacement for that is going to be next to impossible, so I have an idea. I've got some other drones that don't quite work, but all the motors are still good. If you remember this one from a video I did a while ago flying the D2 drone indoors, this was the D2. Something went on the main board and it doesn't know when it's sitting level, when it's moving forward. It doesn't even try to fly properly, but the good news is all four motors are still good. So I was thinking, there isn't a whole hell of a lot of power difference between these two drones. And in fact, these engines are a little bit smaller, so it may end up over revving or something, I don't know. I've never tried to do anything like this. But using these motors in place of these motors, and perhaps running it direct prop, because that's what these motors are set up for. Won't know if it'll work or not until I try to do it. Don't know if I'm going to do that tonight, but that'll be an interesting video. It'll be a separate video if I do, believe me. As for this guy, I'm going to start working on a review of that within the next few days. It's a fun little drone. Had a little hiccup, but it's all better now. Okay, I've been searching and searching and searching all through all the games on here to try and find some kind of interesting game we can get into as a gaming video. Well, guess what? There's crap for games on there. So, we're gonna try an experiment with the zombie sim. So what we walk into is the remnants of what we left going yesterday. And there's 12,000 some odd zombies, 12,012 zombies. There's 782 civilians, and they're actually kind of each holding their numbers. Oh no, the civilians are falling. So the zombies are winning. But that doesn't matter because we're going to change everything. We're going to restart this, but first we have to doctor some numbers. So we've got the number of civilians max. That's the most amount of civilians you can have. Now, the question is, should they be armed or shouldn't they be armed? Isn't that one of the most controversial things out there right now? Should the general population be allowed to be armed? Or should we leave it to the police and the army? Well, in the case of a zombie outbreak, we all know what you're going to say. You're going to want something to fight them dead guys off with. Dead people. And I hope you guys don't mind. This kind of gaming video is kind of inspired by a few other channels. Really too many to list. We'd be sitting here listing off channels for the whole vlog. I've seen many different kinds of gaming videos, so I thought this should be acceptable. While I'm explaining this, I'm watching the number of civilians drop drastically. The zombies are really winning. So for this first batch, we're going to make it a completely unarmed population. The military or police accuracy is going to be at 80%, soldier accuracy at 90% because nobody's perfect, right? That's pretty good. Number of police, 4,000 civilians. We'll put the police up to 45. Infection time is going to be 5 seconds. Zombie speed, very well, we'll put them down to fast. We're going to make them start in the south. Where's the south? Right there. Number of zombies is going to start with 200 zombies. And the civilians are unarmed. Ready? Here we go. So let's monitor this and just see what happens on its own. We're going to have to drop in some soldiers and stuff. Oh, I've got to reload everything, so I'll start by dropping in this, and then while I watch a video to get more stuff, we'll cut that out for you guys. Okay, commercial's over, we've reloaded, we're got 10 soldiers we can drop in. We should have 12 of each bomb, and 12 helicopters we can drop in. Now look at this, there's nobody in that population except for the police and the military to fight the zombies, and look what's happening. Look what's happening already. These guys are spreading like the plague. They're a walking plague. That's a lot of people. So what do you think? Should we help them out? Should we put in more soldiers? I should live stream this sometime. Okay, we're putting in the rest of the soldiers right on the front lines. That's all of them. We're not going to order any more. When we hit the 10-minute mark, Jessica's going to let me know when 10 minutes is up so that this vlog doesn't drag on forever, because this could actually go on for about a half an hour, 45 minutes. We're just going to check and see how it goes. So far, the army's doing its job. We're looking at how a population unarmed handles a zombie outbreak. They're not doing too well up in this corner. And I usually ask Jessica to help me out when it comes to editing and stuff. Advice. She's like an editorial advisor. So I'm going to ask her advice right now. We've got 24 bombs at our disposal. Should we put them to use? She says sure. Okay. Here we go. We're pulling out the MK81s. And we're going to try and eliminate as many of these zombies along the tree line here as we can. Oh, there's some down here too. Without harming the population, keep that in mind. That's all those. So we still have 12 of the others left. We got a good amount of them. There's 560 zombies on the screen right now, and the number's going up, and the civilian count's going down. So let's send in a whole whack of choppers. Choppers? She says sure. Oh, that's it for choppers. So we'll let them get loaded up, and then we'll evacuate them. So pay attention right here. Nothing but zombies. I don't see anybody shooting back at them. I don't even see any of the police immediately in that area shooting back at them. That chopper's full. That one's full. That one has 20 people in it, so we'll get it out of there. Styluses don't work for me. That one only has 10, so we'll leave it. Oh, see some infected in this area. I can't evacuate that chopper, so we better get those guys out of there. These choppers are all down. Look at that. Oh, we've got a problem. All these other choppers. Look at this. Look at this. A waste. A waste. That's your overall perspective. Does that kind of put it into view? Just how much these zombies are gonna spread? What do you think, folks? It's safe to say that these zombies have won. We're gonna drop a few more bombs. We'll call it the People's Revenge. Yeah, it didn't do too much. So, ending this right now, well, it's gonna keep going as I talk, but we got a civilian count of 1,055 and dropping. Zombies 999, oh no, 1,000 and climbing. Over 2,100 dead. And this is just 6 minutes and 56 seconds into it. Only killed 155 zombies. I don't see that number rising at all. 24 dead in collateral damage, and civilians rescued 99. That's it for that. Alright, just a quick update on this. I know I said it was over. Sorry, bear with me, I'm just adjusting this in the frame. I was looking at this before, like I walked away from it and I just left it rolling. As you can tell, 17:41. That's the time, 17 minutes 45 seconds now. And it's down to 295 humans, 495 zombies. This is not over, folks. The humans still may have a fighting chance as the zombie numbers are dwindling faster than the civilians. So we'll check back in just a minute. Alright, so we really gotta give it up for these people for surviving. It's 32 minutes in. The zombie number continues to drop, but the civilians don't. So what I've gone and done ahead of time, let me get this all skewed up to the same size. I have already watched a couple of videos and gotten a bunch more things we can do. We're gonna help these people out just because they've survived this long. So on the edge of where these zombies are hiding out here, we got 20 soldiers. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll drop some right in the field here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Where else? Everywhere else. Like, there's no zombies anywhere else. Oh, there's a couple back here. So, put 2 there. We'll put 2 up here. 3. That's it. We'll zoom back out. And know that the zombies will be cleared. Look at that, they're already down to 92, 85. So the people win this round after 30 minutes. Next episode, we're going to try something different. Maybe not next vlog, but next gaming. And close that for now. Next time, we're going to try it with an armed population with an accuracy of at least 70 to 80%. We'll say 75%. So next gaming video, tomorrow won't be a gaming video. Alright, won't do that 3 times in a row, just twice. It's now like, oh, I don't know, 12:30 and I have not even begun to edit. So I'm going to do something wise and I'm just going to end the vlog here so that I can try and get to sleep before 4 in the morning. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all your support. You guys are just simply awesome. Stay positive, keep on smiling, and we'll see you in the next vlog. Vlog over.